Hello and welcome to the iMovie 10 Getting Started tutorial. What we're going to be doing is we're going to be sort of discussing how to get started in a way that's going to make things run smoothly for you as you move forward. With iMovie 10, Apple made a few changes to the ways in which they deal with the program in terms of how it saves, but also in terms of the interface itself. One of the things that we want to do is we want to get into the habit of not saving iMovie materials to the resident hard drive of the computer that we're working on. There are a couple of really good reasons for that, not least of which is the things tend to accumulate and really bog your hard drive down very, very quickly. But also, for a lot of you, you don't own your own Mac, and so that you're going to be using lab Macs. In order to do that, you're going to need to have all that material in one place and have it be portable. And that becomes somewhat difficult because there is no save function, as you sort of typically understand it, in iMovie. This has not been there for a long time, but with the beginning of iMovie 10, they have changed how it is they handle it, and they use these things called libraries, which is what we're going to have to discuss. So the first thing you're going to need, and you can see it over here, you're going to need some place to be saving the stuff that isn't your hard drive. Today we're going to be using a flash drive called, very creatively, No Name. But we could just as easily, and in fact, if you are working on if you own your own Mac, you can actually want to work on an external hard drive. That way it's all kind of in one place, and it's really easy for you. So let's go ahead and open iMovie. And one of the things that we will notice when it comes up here is that iMovie, sorry, you're looking right up my nose. That's very lovely. One of the things here that is that we can notice is that there is no save function over here. This can be a bit disconcerting for a lot of people who are new to iMovie, but just kind of know that the program is saving everything as you go. So if I were to close out at any point, it's all saved. You don't have to worry about it. But we do need to make some changes to the ways in which iMovie deals with these things called libraries. Libraries are listed over here. The way you kind of make those appear and disappear is this little button right here. So if you don't see it when you open it, you want to click and it will appear. And this shows us our stuff. So this is the iMovie library as it exists on the current hard drive. We don't want to use that. What we want to do is we want to start using No Name as the place where we're going to save our library. So go up to File, click Open Library, and then hit New. When New comes up, we can name our library, so we can change it to iMovie Portable. We want to make sure that it's saving it where we want it to save, in this case, No Name, which it is, but you can see that we have a drop-down list to choose from, and we will hit Save. From here on out, now, iMovie Portable has popped up. It gives us this great little thing, and everything that we do from here on out is going to be saved onto that No Name portable flash drive. This is fabulous because what it's going to do then is when we're ready to go, everything's going to move with us, and it'll be all there ready for us to use on another computer. We can open a project, hit New, either a movie or a trailer. We're going to select Movie. It's going to give us our themes. We don't want any themes, so no theme is selected, and we're going to hit Create. Title our movie, Class Example. Okay, and this is what we end up with. So this is the little icon for our movie. There's nothing in here yet because we don't have anything down here for it to sort of draw on, but there'll be a picture here typically. And the way we're looking at a movie, what was formerly called a project, is that it's got the sort of stripy clapperboards at the top. So at this point we're ready to actually begin our movie and import media. You just hit the import media button. It's going to bring up this dialog. You can surf to wherever it is that your media happens to be, and you will import it. Just to save time, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to new different event. We'll go to Elephant Call just because it's quick and easy. And I can actually pull footage from an old event. So you can reuse the footage from other events in a new project. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to grab some stuff here. So I just double click to select all, and it's really as simple as dragging and dropping. And you can see here that we now have our footage. This is actually transformed footage. This is the original footage that was transformed through various filters and slowing it down and playing around with it. And what we're looking at here is the audio track that runs underneath it. Now, this isn't an editing tutorial, so we're not going to spend time learning how to edit here. So what we're going to want to do before we actually close out for the day is do something called consolidation. Consolidation means that iMovie will take all of the clips that we've used in the project we're currently using, so any audio clips from wherever they may be on connected hard drives, on our resident hard drive, wherever we happen to have them in iMovie, I'm sorry, in iPhoto, wherever it is that we have our media, our photos, our sounds, our video clips, and it will put them all in the library so that they all travel with us so we don't have any problems later on down the line. So what you want to do is go up and on the project, sort of click on it so it highlights. Once it's done that, go up to File and Consolidate Project Media. Brings up this little dialog. Media will copy all files into the library, and you click OK. And what it's done now is any sort of extraneous files have all been moved into that library so that when it's all said and done, it can move with us. So we're ready to quit for the day. So we'll close iMovie. And we'll go just peek into No Name. And you can see that there is our iMovie Portable library that is ready to go. Just eject No Name and we can be on our merry way. And when you come back, what you can do is you simply, the easiest way to open it is just go to the iMovie library, double click. It'll open for us. And there's our project. It looks a little different because right now the scale is set differently. But if I move the slider over here, you can see that this is the exact same thing that we had before, right exactly where we left off. All of our stuff is still here, all of our clips are still good, and we're ready to continue working. So that's the way in which you utilize libraries to make your iMovie projects portable, to move them back and forth or to outload them onto an external hard disk drive. Thanks for watching, and we'll make more tutorials in the future to deal with some of the more critical editing features of the program, but that gets us started. All right, thanks a lot.